Shalom, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who teach and rule well. Shalom to the elect, first and foremost, the 144,000, pushing His truth in all sincerity in the four quarters of the earth. Lord willing, we be of that number. It's your brother Tabaya Yakona coming at you with a quick video. Lord willing, it's edifying. Joel 3 and verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Brought that out because here in usnews.com, Iran presents its first hypersonic ballistic missile. State media reports. It reads, Dubai, Reuters, Iran presented what officials described as its first domestically made hypersonic ballistic missile on Tuesday. The official IRNA news agency reported an announcement likely to heighten Western concerns about Tehran's missile capabilities. Right, so these weaker nations, as it was brought out in Joel 3 and verse 10, says, beat your plowshares into swords. When you go into plowshares, that's talking about like farming equipment, So these other nations were weaker in comparison to Babylon the Great, which is America, and the other nations, or the other nations that fall within that beast system, which is the revival of the ancient Roman Empire. So when you go into the beast, you have 7 heads. We can grab that real quick. You got America, Babylon the Great, that whore riding that beast. Okay, with the golden cup. The beautiful woman, quote unquote, beautiful whore, sitting on top of the 7-headed beast. That beast, once again, the revival of the Roman Empire. When you go into beasts, it's also the Roman Empire system, the system. But you got NATO and the EU, a part of that beast. Since NATO was established on August 4th, 1949, and consists of 19 nations: Greece, Italy, Spain, France, West Germany, United Kingdom, Portugal, Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Canada, Norway, Denmark, Iceland, Turkey, United States. United States, Poland, Hungary, the Czech Republic. So, that beast, we'll go over the heads, consists of the Greeks, the British, Germania Minor, Germania Major, Spain, France, Rome, and that's it. And it all makes up one big beastly system. Once again, the ancient Roman empire revived. And so all the other nations outside of this system are weak in comparison, because this that ancient revival Roman system is ran by Edomites. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay, grab that. Job 9 and verse 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who's the wicked? Esau, Edom, so-called white man, or so-called white race, in particular the elite of his people. It says he covereth the faces of the judges thereof, if not, where and who is he? Yeah. So this devil coming out of with the advent of the Renaissance era, began to cover up the saints, which are the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, and the Israelite foreigner that looks like the heathen, and he started covering things up, creating this false narrative, this lie in the earth, deceiving all nations. But anyway, back to this hypersonic missile. These other nations they're getting there. The scriptures speak on how knowledge shall increase. So these other nations, they got knowledge too of how to make these weapons of mass destruction. Okay? And so ultimately it's going to lead to where the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is going to gather all these nations into a big old valley. It's called Yahweh Shaphat, or Jehoshaphat. In the scriptures, it's called Jehoshaphat, but it means Yahweh's judgment. Joel 3 and verse 2, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So yeah, the nations are going to get pulled over, sucked into that area, that Levant area, by way of these wars, these rumors of wars. You got those Israelis over there stirring up trouble, in Palestine. And as the scriptures say, the least of the flock shall draw them out. Meaning, these small hatters are going to basically pull the other nations into that area, to where the Lord, through the Lord's doing all of this. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is doing all of this. He's putting the spirit in them to do all of these things. They have no other choice but to get down with prophecy or do the Lord's will, man. Who can resist the Lord's will? All right. Joel 3 and verse 10, or Salakia, of verse 11, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Yeah. It says, verse 12, Joel 3 and 12, let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Again, the valley of decision, or Yahweh's judgment. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Right? The Lord is going to You know, the scriptures speak on how, you know, these other nations, all these nations were confederate against the Israelites, man. It's Psalms 83, right? So their whole thing is to basically suck the blood of Israel and keep Israel down, man. You know, and they do that in various forms, man. All you got to do is open up a jail and see how many Negroes and brown people, Israelites, fall out of it. You know, look at the state that the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are in, man. The Native Americans are damn near decimated, been pushed to the tiniest of corners in America, you know. Yet they throw these things in their faces, you know. Thanksgiving, which should be called thanks killing, thanks stealing, you know. That's not love. People forget all about it, you know, the Trail of Tears, you know, Gad, which are the Indians, American Indians, so-called, basically, you know, fighting for their lives in obscure places in America. Nobody gives a shit, you know. So the Lord, because of that, hey, the Lord is going to gather all these nations that touch the apple of his eye, Israel, the Israelites, and he's going to judge them, man, for their hurtful works. Okay? This is Zephaniah 3 and verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation. Indignation is, I believe that's righteous judgment, man, and righteous anger. Okay? Even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. That's going into nuclear destruction. There's going to be a nuclear trade-off with these nations, man. So it's going to spill over pretty much into the whole earth. The whole earth will not be destroyed. The earth abideth forever. But it's going to be a lot of gunplay, you know, but with big guns, man. You know, as you saw in that article, Iran is getting locked and loaded, and all these other nations, Russia, Iran, Russia, China, they all got these big boy weapons, man. All right. Yeah, so Lord willing, that was edifying. Giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachak Wadash. Shalom.